Hello everyone, welcome back to Crafting with Janine. Today I am going to show you what I like to call the double butterfly peekaboo bow. Kind of goes along with the series of butterfly peekaboo bows that I've done. This one's just what I'm calling a double because I double it up per se. And I've done this one a couple of different times, and then the one I'm going to do is going to be slightly different. I wanted to do it this way to show you guys that how you choose your ribbon and what size and how you choose to put them get you a totally different looking bow each time. So play around with your ribbons, play around with your stuff, because this is so much fun to do, and I had a lot of fun with this one. This one I really like a lot, is like my favorite one, and I don't know if it's the pattern of ribbon or just the way it came out, but I kind of alternated them. This one's just all the same on the outside, on the inside, and then the inside one is all that. This one is alternating with just one piece on the back instead of three. And then I'm going to show you a different one where I do the same color up here and the same color down here, and then tripled back. Said that correctly. So we're going to jump in and get right to it. This one personally I really only like in the 1.5 inch. I will give you measurements for the 3 inch, but I did not like it, so I didn't finish the whole bow because I did not like it personally. If you want to try it, the measurements will be in the description below for the 3 inch ribbon. Like I said, personally I like this one in the 1.5 inch. It is a personal preference for me. So what you're going to need is whatever variation of colors you use. I'm doing a patriotic theme, American flag-ish. So you're going to need 4 pieces cut to 5 inches long. You're going to need 4 pieces cut to 3.5 inches long, and 3, if you're going to do it this way, 3 cut to 8 inches long, or you're going to need just 1 piece cut to 8 inches long for if you like to do this style. But I'm doing the one with the 3 today in the video. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to do this part. So I'm going to take my 3.5 inch pieces and I'm going to fold them, and I do not want a crease back here, so I'm just going to heat the corners like I've done in the other peekaboo bow, the butterfly peekaboos. So I'm just going to go through and do that real quick. I will put those videos on the end screen, so if you wait to the end of the video you can just click on them, and I will also link them in the description. The different butterfly peekaboos as I did them. So I did that. So then the next step is, so like I said, I'm doing this differently. So I'm going to take this first one, and this right bottom corner is coming up so that we're all level straight across there. I'm going to heat that and give a pinch, and heat there and give a pinch. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and fold it down so we have this look here, and then you take this one and you fold it over that direction so you have this look here. And then what I do from here is I take an alligator clip and I just hold right there, and then I flip it over so that everything is now on the bottom. Take my 3.5 inch piece, line it up across here, and then I take this and I fold it up, lining everything across the top here, making sure everything stays right in line like so. Then I take my clip from there and I center it, put it right there. So that's that one. So now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to come up from the left corner, and I'm going to make sure everything's all straight across. And once I got it straight, I'm going to heat right here, give a pinch, and then heat right here and give a pinch. And this folds down like so. So you have this, and then this folds over that direction. So you're looking at this. Then I take my alligator clip, hold it there, flip it over, because this is the back side. So where it loops here, is you would just want to make sure that that's the back. Then you take your 3.5 inch piece, line it all up again, fold upward, keeping everything in line, and then you shift your clip to there. So you have that. Now again, we're going to do the same thing. Bottom right corner comes up, makes this triangle, heat, heat, this comes down, that didn't stay, okay, so this comes down, that folds over, then we clip with our alligator clip, then we flip it over, we put the 3.5 inch piece there, bring this up, make sure everything stays in line, move our clip like that. Then bottom left corner comes up, and we heat, give a pinch, heat, give a pinch. This comes down like so. This comes over like so. Alligator clip, flip it over, and 3.5 inch piece. Line it all up, fold up, making sure everything's in line. Shift our clip, and there we have it. So they are going to be like this on each other. So I want to do it this way, right? That way? No. Okay. I totally confused my own brain. So you want them opposites. There we go. So we're going to do it. I hope I did this correctly. So it goes, yes. Once again, my brain totally lost my design. So there's the thought process there. I talked to myself. So again, so like this, for this particular design, we want it like this. So I'm going to start with this one over here. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Remove my clip, and then right here is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Remove my clip, and then kind of make sure that those are still side by side like that, and then we are going to pull it tight like this. Get everything all cinched up nice and tight together, and then we put our needle back through all of our layers. And we pull it tight. So we have this look here. Then we tie it off in the back. Snippy snip. So you have that there. You need to rethread. Sorry, I bumped the camera. And then again. So we go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pull our clips. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like that. And then we pull it all up. Get everything in line. Cinch everything all up together. And then we make sure everything is all lined up right here as best we can. Then we put our needle back through all of our layers. So we have that look. And we tie it off in the back. So that when I meet them up, that's how they look against each other. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a flat right here. Make it nice and flat. Hey, dropped my wood burner. Almost on me. A little bit of glue here. And then we hold them together. So we're just going to let them kind of adhere while I hold them. And while I do this, I'm going to ask you guys to please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that little bell icon, let you know every time I upload a new video. And like I said, the measurements will be in the description below. I will also link the other 3 butterfly peekaboo bows that I've done. It's all the same basic folds, just a slight different variation on each one. I'll just show you how I came up with those. And the measurements for the 3-inch will be in the description below. Like I said, I do not personally love it, but I will put the measurements there, and you can try for yourself. So now that's there, I forgot to heat up my iron. So we're gonna do this differently with our creases. So we're just gonna make in our 8-inch long pieces, we are going to just make a crease. Right along here. Heat that crease on all 3 pieces. Okay, so this is like, it's kind of like a triple pinch, but I'm gonna do this one a little bit differently. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to do like I would normally do a pinch bow. Start off like this. And then I'm going to take 2 alligator clips, one here and one here, and that just holds my folded over pieces in place. So then if you're doing it like I am, because I want it to be, so like the back here, I have 2 of the same color, and then the top. This one I want it to be the red and the white on the bottom, and then this stars on the top. So my middle one, I'm going to take it up like this, just like I would a pinch bow. and I'm going to hold it. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to just about center it, making sure that this crease, these two creases are overlapping each other. So now that I have that, I can take this clip and move it over so that it grabs my middle piece, and the same thing here. I move it over so it grabs the middle piece. And then I kind of go this way. I'm right-handed, so everything I do mostly goes from the right. If you're left-handed, it'll be opposite for you. And I'm sorry I can't help you too much for left-handers, because my left hand is almost useless for most things. I am right-handed 100%, so my right hand does 90% of the work. So, do the same thing. I'm going to clip top and bottom, and then I'm going to take this and line it up there, meeting my two bottom pieces right next to each other, and I'm going to shift my clips again so that everything is grabbed together. And it just holds them in place so that I could do my stitches. So we got 1, 2, 3 goes on the end of that one, 4 right here at the edge of this one, trying to keep in line with your crease there, and then 5 goes right there, and then 6 comes right up here at the edge of this one, and then 7 in the middle, and then 8 right at the end, like that. It's essentially like the double pinch bow, so when you crease it, it all comes across. Each one has 4 stitches across it the way it's supposed to. So now all we're going to do is we're just going to pinch everything together, and we are going to wrap a couple of times, and then before I pull anything tight, I make sure that I am centered. So I kind of hold it somewhat tight, and I move and I just primp it to the way I want it to look to make sure that I am foreshort in the center. And that looks just about right there. So now I'm going to pull it really tight, give it another wrap around. I think I'm still in the center. No, that's off. So, pull it, and then I'm going to make sure that I'm off to the side a little bit. Fix everything, and that looks better. That's centered. Give it another good wrap around. Just make sure everything is centered, and I like the way that looks. So then I just tie it off. Like that. So we have that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of glue right here. We take our one, and depending, see I have my red on the top. I want them opposite for this one. Just like so. That get together, and then we take 3/8 inch ribbon and wrap our center. So always I start on the back. A little bit of glue. Push our ribbon down, and I always wrap twice. I like my centers more secure with the double wrap, so we're going once and twice. And then we snip sealing glue. And there we have it. You've got your double butterfly pinch bow. And like I said, just the different variations on them. And like this one, I put a bottle cap in the middle of it. There's really no one way to do this particular style of bow. That's why I wanted to show you all the different ones that I just kind of just threw together with it. I do like the way this one is, as well as like this. And your ribbon choice makes a big difference on it too. Whether you're doing all solids like this or you have some prints and stuff in there, how you which ribbon you choose, the type of the design on it, and all of that makes a huge difference on which style you want to do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Measurements will be in the description below, as well as a link to my Facebook group and the link to the other 3 videos. And again, thumbs up, subscribe, and as always, happy crafting!